Today we will learn how to make our food taste and look great with pomegranates. We will learn to cut this fruit, juice it and make a classic smoothie granola bowl, a salad dressing that you can use for your salads and a healthy bowl of tabouleh, and how this fruit can be added to almost everything that you eat. My name is Shrikant Singh and welcome to our channel Happy Bellyfish. Eating a pomegranate is rather simple. You just open it like you open a can of caviar and pour the seeds out, except that happens in a dream. So let me show you how to open this fruit in the easiest way. You will need a ripe pomegranate and a sharp knife. Start by cutting off the crown or the top part of the pomegranate. This will expose the seeds inside. Now gently make shallow vertical cuts on the pomegranate skin from the top to the bottom. But be careful not to cut too deep, as you want to avoid piercing the seeds inside. And the greatest indicator of that is the juice will start to ooze out. Go around the fruit, creating evenly spaced segments like this. When the pomegranate is cored, hold it in both hands and gently pull it apart. You will feel the segments separating easily along the cuts that you have made. Gently push the arils and they will separate. You can store these arils for a few days in a refrigerator and add them to your food in creative ways, which I'll be showing you today. The membranes and the skin are something people usually throw away, but they are both very rich in polyphenols and are edible. I will show you at the end how to use them and why you should not discard them. Now people do it in different ways. Some people tap the outer skin until all the arils fall out. It's a great way to take passive aggression out of you. So you can choose whatever method suits you. But the one thing that you must avoid is to just pass the knife straight through this fruit, like you cut an apple. Unless you're looking for a everyday Halloween party and are a wannabe vampire. Eating the arils just as it is probably the best way to eat this fruit, no doubt about that. This way you can also eat the seeds that are there in the juicy arils. These seeds are rich in punicic acid that have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. So never eat a pomegranate aril and spit the seed out. Okay, that's enough lawyering the pomegranate, so let's make some interesting recipes. A delightful granola bowl with pomegranate smoothie. To make this smoothie, we'll add a cup of banana. This will give some thickness to the smoothie and also add some natural sweetness. So if you have bananas that are going bad, you can always add it to this smoothie. Add 1 cup of this banana to the blender. 1 cup of pomegranate juice. And 1 cup of coconut milk. And if you want to make this like a fudge, use coconut cream instead of coconut milk. Blend everything together and your delicious, this nice light pink looking smoothie is ready, which we'll be adding to a granola bowl. Select your favorite fruits and arrange them in a bowl. I'm adding some oranges, bananas and passion fruit. Pour in the pomegranate smoothie and top it off with your favorite granola for that nice crunch. To add a finishing touch, garnish your bowl with some fresh juicy pomegranate arils. Now that's a breakfast that not only looks great, but it also tastes great. It's a great way to celebrate your life early in the morning in an effortless way. Everything I said is true, except that it is not so effortless. Nobody wants to look like they murdered a fruit early in the morning. So remember, you can always peel this fruit and store these arils in a refrigerator for a few days. And that should make your life easy. And the next time you prepare your lunch, let's say you have some pita bread with hummus that either you or your friendly neighbor made with some leftover chickpeas that were frozen last winter, then just add these pomegranates to it and this will make your hummus look nice, it will taste great and it will also increase the nutritional value of hummus. If you have an especially large pomegranate with you, then adding it in this way to each meal is better than eating the entire fruit in one sitting. I like this fruit because you can add it in different ways. You can do different things with it. So for example, if you batch cook or you have prepared a meal that was cooked like 3 days ago, then a lot of water soluble vitamins will be lost. So adding pomegranate to the salads with which you are eating your meal can actually make up for the vitamins that were lost. But how do we make a salad? A simple one. And I will show you now how to make a salad and also a salad dressing which you wish you had known earlier. We'll use tahini, which is quite a popular ingredient, to make a salad dressing. And this will make your bowl of otherwise just greens more nutritious, and it will also make it more filling. Tahini is a smooth paste made from sesame seeds, in case you didn't know that, and it is very rich source of copper, protein, fats, fiber, and other trace minerals. Take a tablespoon of brown or white sesame tahini, add 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon or lime juice, add a little bit of water and keep whisking it until you achieve a smooth and consistent blend. So you don't need much to make a nice and delicious salad dressing. Now time to use this tahini dressing on the salad. So grab a bowl filled with your choice of salad greens and add some parsley, some fresh basil, and optionally tomatoes or anything that you like. Add a teaspoon or more of freshly ground black pepper and a handful of pomegranate seeds. Add a teaspoon of olive oil and this will bring out some shine on the greens. Mix these ingredients gently and to finish, drizzle the salad dressing you have just prepared and your salad is now ready to be enjoyed. Adding salt is optional, especially when you have citrus, black pepper and some pomegranates to tantalize your taste buds. So you can leave the salt out and you won't feel the difference. This recipe is great for those who'd like to have a light dinner and who want to go to bed early. But if you have some sinister plans in the night, then you can always recharge your batteries by adding some grains to it. Then this salad can be turned into a delightful tabouleh, which is a popular Middle Eastern food and you can make variations of it. Just toss in a bowl of cooked bulgur to this salad and then add some more of this tahini dressing you prepared and more pomegranate to make it juicier. You can substitute bulgur with any other cooked grain such as millet, rice or even quinoa. And that's called the evolution of recipe with simple ingredients. An ingredient like pomegranate can save you time and make your food better. So think of adding pomegranate arils to your sauerkraut the next time you're having it, avocado toast, mashed potato or even cooked meat and see the difference. This fruit is quite regular in my house and I add it to most of the food that I make at home quite regularly. There are a lot of recipes that you will find on my channel to which you can add this fruit and make them even better. You will find the links to those in the description. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss the future recipes as well. Now when we peel the pomegranates, we usually throw away the soft inner membrane and the outer skin. Who in the right mind would actually like to eat this leathery, rubbery skin, right? So it turns out that these parts are actually quite rich in powerful polyphenols and sometimes they are in much higher quantities than the seeds itself. But don't worry, I'm not asking you to chew it and feel miserable. There is a simple way to consume it, which is to make tea. But you don't make this tea because you ran out of your tea for masala chai or your green tea. In India, it's used as a home remedy to deal with intestinal worms and to improve gut health. All you have to do is just boil this membrane or the skin in water for a few minutes and the tea is ready. For 2 cups of water, about 1 or 2 tablespoons of these membranes or skin is usually enough. Otherwise, it will taste too strong and you may not be able to drink it. This tea tastes similar to a green tea, but it is much stronger. As a home remedy, it's typically consumed without any sweetness or honey, but it will not taste like punishment. You can still drink it and drink it warm. These fruits are seasonal, so they are not available throughout the year. Sometimes it can be imported from far away, but if you want to eat just the seasonal fruits, then you can dry these peels outside in the sun or even indoors, even on your kitchen counter. Just remember to cover it up so that it keeps the flies away. The dried outer skin can be preserved and stored for later use, offering a convenient way to make tea when fresh pomegranates are not available easily. If you're curious about spices and want to learn more about it, want to have a gentle beginning to it, then you can always download my free spice guide. You will find the link to it in the description. When it's pomegranate season, the one thing that you will see in the supermarket quite a lot are the pomegranate juice. And you can make this juice very easily at home. The ideal method is to use a press to extract the juice. This ensures that no seeds are broken, giving you a smooth juice. Not everyone has a hand juicer at home though, so a blender can also do the job. So let's make this juice at home in an ordinary blender. 2 cups of pomegranate arils will give you 1 cup of highly concentrated juice. So if you prefer a thinner juice, you can always dilute it by adding some water. Usually 1 cup of water to 2 cups of pomegranate arils is a combination that you can use while blending. This blending will also break open the seeds and create an unpleasant sensation in the texture of the juice, like you're chewing this juice, and it's not really nice. So be sure that you strain it out for a smoother texture. So why did I show you how to make juice? Everyone knows how to make that, right? That's because making pomegranate juice is really easy. So when pomegranate is in season, buy the fruit and not the juice in the cans. The problem with the juice from supermarket is that the juice is often diluted to a great extent. They also contain added sugar and it's not so fresh. So most of the time the water soluble vitamins are also lost because of this. It is mostly pasteurized, which can destroy some of the natural enzymes and antioxidants found in fresh pomegranates. So we all love juice, and despite the fact that when you drink juice, it's easy to consume a larger quantity of pomegranate, which can impact your sugar intake and your overall calorie consumption. You can also lose a lot on the good fiber. So if you do want to drink juice for whatever reason, then make sure it is fresh. Now let's talk about the buying experience of pomegranates, because many times you buy these wonderful fruits and then find that these areoles are not really red like you usually see in the videos. And that's because there are several varieties of pomegranates that are sold around the world. They vary in size, in the color, the outer skin, as well as the color of the areoles that's found within them. These areoles can taste from sour to sweet and can also have soft seed or hard seeds in them. But the most common variety that you'll find in the market around the world will have this shiny red leather-like skin and dark red areoles. You will find sometimes that this fruit will have areoles that are pink in color, or sometimes they're even white. And these will not change their color to red once you have bought them. So it's just a different variety and you do not have to worry, you can still eat them. In case you did not know this fruit is actually a berry, and they have immense health benefits for you. They are very rich in polyphenols and flavonoids, but you must consume them regularly. And I hope that the ideas that I have shown you today will motivate you to make this fruit or berry a regular ingredient in your meal plans. I enjoyed and learnt a lot shooting this video myself. And if you did too, then please consider subscribing and liking this video. And I will see you soon with some simple yet exciting recipes.